Recently, one of my employees had a pet emergency, which is probably another good reason why you shouldn't have pets. They're a terrible idea. But as they were dealing with this emergency, it happened late one evening and they needed some coverage in the morning. They're one of the people who's there first thing in the morning to get the store opened and ready to go. And I was away from my phone and I come back to my phone. I see this string of messages, which all the team members were figuring out and coordinating. They were there to support this person and to make sure that they could go take care of what they needed to take care of, and everything else was handled. And it was amazing because they weren't doing it for me. They weren't doing it so that my store would be taken care of. They did it because they were taking care of one another. And they did it because they were acting as leaders. They were saying, I'll come in an hour early, I'll be fine by myself for this period of time. They were handling things and they had self-selected as leaders. They said, I don't need permission. I don't need someone to say it's okay to make these decisions. I'm just going to do it because it's what needs to be done. And it was like this super proud feeling. And as leaders, that's what we should be trying to build. We should be trying to build teams that are self-sustaining, that don't need us to make them work. They may need us in the beginning, certainly. Our input and our oversight and all those things, those are important. I'm not just saying put people together in a room and let them go. I'm saying you build that team with the express and explicit plan that someday they won't need you anymore. And it's kind of like being a parent, because being a parent is the dumbest job ever. You create this little person that needs every bit of you for a while, and then once they're really fantastic and cool, they leave and they don't need you anymore, right? That's a dumb job. But that's really leadership, right? Leadership is saying, I want to put you in a position where you can lead someone else and you don't need me anymore. And so having a team out there that is completely capable of that, it's the coolest freaking thing in the world. And I wish that for you as well, that as you are building teams and as you are working with people around you, that you're realizing the greatest gift of leadership is of letting them lead, is giving them the tools they need and then empowering them to say, you got this.